So, hey guys, today we're going to be looking at Yubel once again, and we'll be going over why this is just even more of a degenerate piece of trash deck. It is how I feel, you know. Well, we'll get, well, into it, I suppose. The thing about, Yubel is, wait, interesting ratios, but, okay. Well, no need to, beat around the bush. Not very corrupt, terribly. This is, like, a giga big problem. The only thing you can do about this is to run probably like a lingering bow. That's probably your best option. So if we make a lingering bow, still not like the best option, like in terms of like what we want from the game state, but I mean, this is the easiest thing for you to do. So we'll just walk through the line. So we have Dark Beckoning Beast here, and you go through the entirety of the line, and you usually make like Apollosa, you make Spray Elf, and we also have Unchained Soul of Rage and stuff. So the problem with this line is with the normal line that you do in Yubel, right? You're going to end on like Apollosa, you're going to end on Unchained Soul of Rage, and then you end on the back row here, Escape of the Unchained, right? So now you just need to add one Garnet in your main deck and this extra step. So now we're going to probably make like an IP or something. Doesn't really matter. You can make IP, you can bring back Dark Beckoning Beast, and whatever is fine. Then you can go ahead and make Gigantic Sprite using Unchained Soul of Rage, and then one other monster. Doesn't really matter what you use, I guess, right, for the Gigantic Sprite. And then this will allow you to special summon from your deck Nightmare Corruptor Ibly. And then with the Nightmare Corruptor Ibly, you can then link these two off. So you link off the Gigantic Sprite and the Nightmare Corruptor Ibly, and you will link off for the Sprite Elf, and this allows you to special summon to your opponent's field Nightmare Corruptor Ibly. And then if we used like IP specifically, we can bring back IP, and then next turn we can bring back Unchained Soul of Rage, whichever order you want. But you'll probably bring back Unchained Soul of Rage first. And now your opponent is going to be Ibly locked. And this Ibly lock is particularly annoying because you cannot get rid of Ibly by battle. Because if you were to do battle, you would be forced to attack into a Yubel monster. So in this case, it would probably be like Phantom of Yubel being on the end board as well. So you attack into this, it does nothing. Can't get rid of Ibly. So the only way we can get rid of this is to link off for Lingriba, and you might be thinking, oh, if we have Lingriba, then we can stop Escape of the Unchained, except no, you can't really do that, because the moment you summon another guy, your opponent can link off with Lingriba to make like SP, and then banish. And then whenever a destruction effect happens, which I mean, good chance that will happen at some point, then Escape of the Chained is activatable again because Yama. And I think the specific line might have been to use. I think it's common to see Yama being used with Unchained Soul of Rage to make Gigantic, maybe. I don't remember 100% how it's done, but yeah. You'll be ending up seeing Unchained Soul of Rage with the trap. And this is annoying because let's assume you do have a Link 2 to make. The moment you summon another guy, you have to do normal summon because you are unable to special summon unless you have a Link 1. It just gets popped by Escape of the Unchained. And then, like, if by some miracle you have a way to out the Ibly, you know, they can just special summon, like, SP with Unchained Soul of Rage with whatever you summon still anyways, because, you know, Unchained Soul of Rage. So the ways you can out this, you can use a Harpy's Feather Duster, so if we remove Nightmare Pain, we can attack into like Unchained Soul of Rage or something, and that's one way to remove it. Forbidden Droplet, Dark Hole, all of those work as well, but not many people are going to be playing these cards. I think the most reasonable one to play is probably the Droplet. And I mean Duster technically, like backer removal if you can manage it. The best backer removal in the game is typically going to be like evenly matched, which is not usable uh, when your opponent gives you freaking Ibly. So that's great. And of course, you would have no way to remove Lingribo from your field. Even if you like summon Lingribo, you can't evenly effectively there either. So all in all, pretty miserable experience. Your opponent just being able to slap Ibly onto their endboard. So like Kashtira can technically do something similar, right? If we normal summon Link Out for Almirage, we can put everything we have in defense, and then it's also once again impossible to crash Ibly, and we have like a Rysar to remove whatever you normal summon, right? So same kind of idea here, but there's one big difference. You have to hard open Ibly in cache. Here, you can just open combo and then just end on Ibly with like any combo, pretty much. So yeah. Oh, what are we supposed to do about this here? So realistically, these are both being played at once. So if we were to completely gut this combo, we would have to like ban either Ibly or Gigantic Sprite, like just straight up. But I mean, Ibly is probably the more reasonable one to get rid of. But Ibly has some like niche usages for like certain decks, so it's like, what do we do with this? Yeah, this is also, I guess, kind of like a brick or a garnet, but like, is this that big of a deal? I think you can probably still do dumb things with this, even if you open it in hand. I think you can discard this technically off of like opening of the Spirit Gates, and then we can instead summon Dark Beckoning Beast probably, and then we can make Gigantic, or not Gigantic, Spray Elf, and then we can summon Ibly, link off for like IP, and then make Apo the next turn. Probably, like that play is not that bad, and we can actually Spray Elf to bring back Dark Beckoning Beast for more material to make our Apo with, I guess. And that would still be fine, so yeah, I really don't like this. I'm going to assume here that if you just open the Lotus, that's going to be combo. So Nightmare Pain plus Spirit of Yubel, I'm pretty sure that ends on Ibly, and this is like very consistent. We just have the Ibly here in hand. So this is actually bricked, so you just can't play at all here. You only have the Imperm. Here we have 2 copies of Nightmare Throne, and that's combo enough, but if you get Ash, you're like cooked here. And yeah. Just in general, not the biggest fan of this combo at all. Not even in the slice, so we have a lot of engine here. Yeah. Very, very annoying, and that does Ibly doesn't deserve to be banned? I mean, well, I'm thinking if Ibly does anything good, and it's like, no, not really. I mean, there are cards that, like, the Mech Knight cards, which want your opponent to just control a monster. Like, even if you let them out the Ibly, it's like fine. You just need your opponent to control a card to actually start your plays with some decks. So if we have like Link Off, Nightmare Corruptor, Ibly with Lingribo, we can line them up. So there are 2 monsters in the same column. So we have like Lingribo in our EMZ, and then we have Ibly right above that EMZ, and then that's like 2 monsters, and then we can use like Mech Knight Purple and Blue Sky to search and do some like Mech Knight comboing. And there's like not much else that really enables that, so it would suck to lose Ibly for that deck in particular, but with like just such an easy way to abuse this in Yubel, I don't know what to say. Like, kind of wish they didn't, I guess. That's about it. So consider teching, I guess, if you can fit in like a Lingribo, or like if you can play Forbidden Droplet. Forbidden Droplet, I guess right now, it's not that bad of a card anyways, so if we Forbidden Droplet Apollosa, that is pretty decent, so shouldn't be too bad, especially if we can Forbidden Droplet send like a spell and like a dead card or something. Forbidden Droplet, probably pretty decent idea to run now, especially since our opponent is going to perhaps be giving us an extra copy of, well, just something to send off of Droplet, so that's great, I guess. So in this case, we try to probably negate like Phantom of Yubel plus Apollosa, and then that gets rid of a lot of things. We can't really negate the Unchained Soul Rage because it's going to get popped by the trap, and then it gets summoned, special summoned back by the Yama and the Graveyard. So that doesn't quite work, but yeah, not a whole lot more to say here, except yeah, I hate this crap. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.